What's not funny is last time on.
Nice pivot.
Nice pivot on
It probably was a
the
little.
Shadow Novels. It was a little bit funny. Um, Franklin, the turtle, ran into the room with the gemstone and was ambushed by several undead wraiths that were haunting the area. He quickly grabbed the stone, absconded with it, but the wraiths gave chase and flew through the walls, blocking paths. But you were able to defeat the undead spirits, and then rest in the emerald resting chamber, where you took a long rest. During that time, Rocky's arm began to become more and more painful, so he decided to do some home surgery, kind of pick at it a little bit. And when he kind of broke through the first layer of rock, there was of his petrified skin. Some little tendrils sprouted out and kind of healed the rock in its place, made like a scab over it. And he decided not to do that anymore. Soul awakened from her Eladrin trance, covered in a black ink, and she had inadvertently changed seasons. And Frost is back. And Rhythmbadel, while he's picking away at the gemstone, so to get a little sliver of the gem as a keepsake, accidentally falls asleep on top of it. But he is awoken from disturbing nightmares where he claims that tendrils were invading his hometown and the people were being infected by some sort of weird disease and mutation. After that point, he seemed a little bit disenchanted about the gemstone. I don't remember if you took it or not. Did Franklin take it, or did he leave it where it is? I think he left where it is.
I took
A little sliver.
a sliver, correct. Yeah. And then Rhythmbadel dropped his, and I picked that up too.
Yep.
Are you sure that we took a long rest? Because I had written down that my animated coffin was still available for me to fight with.
We took a long rest earlier, like he was just saying in the narrative. We took a long rest last session, but we're not coming off a long rest because I've only got 7 HP. And...
My bad. Yeah, my bad.
What else happened? Lost my train of thought. There's something else.
Jeez.
I think that was it. Franklin did have a strange flash of this large brain-like creature, this vision, when he touched the gemstone, just for an instant, and referred to himself as Ilvash. Further into the crypt, you did find a sarcophagus with a mummy inside, wrapped in old parchment, protected by a dwarven statue. But you're able to dispatch of him with fire fairly easily. And further in, you did see a empty room. Well, empty beside a minecart that was holding the obsidian shard piece. Unlike the other ones, it was not glowing green like the one that was by the egg cluster. But as you began to cart the shard away, several spirits emerged from the dwarven statues along the room. They began to attack.
These things. We did good this time.
Yeah. You looked, you make sure there weren't any traps. But I'm gonna roll initiative.
But they're here anyway. Do you have music going? You do. I don't have it turned up.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's just quiet.
No, we turned it off.
Yeah, it suddenly stopped. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Because we're inciting combat now.
Boy, I don't have a lot of time to check my resources.
Oh.
I really only have one resource. I meant decide what to do, but it came out that way, and then I thought, you have rage. That's all.
Oh, I wasted my only crit of the night on my initiative roll.
Oh.
Well,
Hey, I'm fine with it. It gives me time.
Well, I rolled a 10, and that was with advantage.
Oh. What was your roll for me?
Yeah, sorry. I'm getting it. 23. Yeah.
And it looks like I'm on the chart twice.
Oh, are you? Okay. I didn't see
But
that.
I only rolled once.
No, that was me. I didn't see either. That should be everyone. Well, Fermi, you are up first.
I should think so. Okay. Well, Fermi is going to, as an action, perform until the end of my... I'm going to counter charm. So anyone within 30 feet of me that can hear me gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Thank you.
So advantage on saving throw.
Most heroic mandolin song you've ever played, wherever you have.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. How far away are you guys? Oh, perfect.
Basically everyone in the room, yeah.
Yeah. All right, awesome. And then my coffin is going to go... force empowered slam this wraith spirit. What is it?
Give me a quick Arcana check.
Oh, okay. 14.
14. Although many ghosts tend to look the same, you recognize this as a specter.
Spectre. Okay. Well, I'm not sure
not
how
as
effective a...
Not as deadly as the ones he fought previously.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what a melee force-empowered slam does to a specter. So to hit, ooh, that's a crit fail. Wow, I'm critting all over the place. And the coffin attempts to force-empowered slam the thing, and just completely falls flat on its face. And no one has any idea. Fermi has no idea whether or not specters are even vulnerable to coffins, and this certainly didn't help.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
How about... Oh yeah, Fermi did the action for the thing. Okay.
I'm also going to throw a Bardic Inspiration to Frost.
Yeah.
D6? D8?
A D8.
Ooh.
Sorry, I have bards in like my other game too, and we're all different levels.
Yeah, here, I'll paste the stuff in there.
Yeah. But Frost, it was Droop's turn. Yeah, Droop is going to back up and goes, I am getting tired of these spirits. I liked it better when we're fighting little brain things. Let's go to two short bow attacks. This is the first one. He actually gets a crit on the other one. But the arrow passes through it. Takes some damage, but not as much as you would think.
It's a bad sign.
Right, Franklin. Franklin.
Yes, I would like to sidestep move over to here I actually like in my head I like spin unnecessarily to slide over. And then I am going to do an unarmed strike with my claws, not enraged. It's going to be a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
That will be 6 non-magical slashing damage.
Your claws kind of feel a little bit of resistance as you swipe at the specter, but it kind of goes straight through it.
All right, then I am going to use my bonus action to attempt a grapple on this ghost.
Okay. Which has worked well in the past, traditionally.
Yes, but I have a habit of grabbing things that I'm hitting. 18.
18. Yep, passes right through him.
Bastard.
It turns to mist momentarily as you attempt to grab it, and it reforms.
All right. Then I will do a second claw attack.
Okay.
For a 26 to hit.
That hits.
For 7 non-magical slashing. Franklin says he's tired of fighting ghosts too. I want to squeeze the life out of something, slam it against the wall, and hold it up in the air while you guys throw ranged attacks at it.
I didn't become unpetrified to not be able to grapple something.
What are we even doing here? That's the end of my turn.
All right. As your hand goes through the specter, you feel a coldness in your hand, and the specter reforms as it attempts to around your arm as it attempts to drain life from you. But a 12 will miss. Specters are dumb. It doesn't know this coffin is a threat. It's going to fly up to Rok'kee.
Yeah, to them it kind of looks like a coffin just sort of fell over.
Fell over as it came out. Yeah, maybe they knocked it over. 7 will miss.
7 will miss.
This one will fly over to Fermi. Of course, this one hits 22.
Yep.
You take 10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
You give me a Constitution saving throw.
$16.
16, you're good. As it swipes at you, you feel its icy claws kind of reach into your body, but you're able to resist whatever it's trying to do to you.
This is weird. It looks like the green bar still shows full health, but the number shows the correct number from D&D Beyond.
I see a little part missing. Should be good.
I mean, okay.
You're just used to being a lot more empty.
Yeah. No, I mean, literally to me it shows full green, so something else must be going on.
No, I see it. It's fine. Rok'kee.
Alright. Rok'kee is going to cast a spiritual weapon out of a 2nd level slot.
Okay.
And going to attack the one that has come up to me. Oh, you already put it out for me. Thank you. That is the one that we are going to attack with our action there. What did that roll? 27.
That hits.
Alright, so that is 11 magical force damage.
Finally, they're not resistant to something. As the pen hits the specter, puts out a raspy wail and goes, "Defilers of Dumathan's grave."
I kind of like Dumathon. I don't know why they all think this.
And then for my action on that same one, I am going to use a Sacred Flame against it. So it needs a Dex 17 saving throw.
Okay.
And anything less than a 17, it's going to take 12 radiant damage. I'm done trying to give dead things necrotic damage.
That's a 13.
Haha! Take that.
So you hit it with
Get
this
defiled.
Sacred Flame. It just, as it goes like Defiler, and it just burns up, and its wails echo throughout the empty room.
I strike a cool guy pose. Let's see.
Right, Frost, your turn.
Oh, it is a cool guy pose.
You do the anime 2 fingers to the head.
Yes.
Right, Frost, is your turn.
Sorry, I was talking, but apparently I accidentally. Oh no, it's because I sneezed. I muted myself so you didn't have to hear me sneeze and then forgot. My bad. I'm not even eating anything today and still forget to unmute myself.
And you're still sneezing. Oh no.
I'm trying to decide. I feel like just the simplest thing to do here. But then there's this. Okay, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Who cares about best?
That's D&D.
I'm gonna take an action to cover my dagger of venom in its poison.
Okay.
Okay, and then I want to take a bonus action to hide.
Hide behind what? You're in the middle
I
of
don't
the
know.
room. Yeah.
Look, there's a corner.
Lay
I mean, there's
down.
like a corner here, right? See, there's a corner right there.
Hide behind Fermi.
I thought about that too, but he's got a specter right beside him, so it seems sort of useless to hide behind a person.
So basically, you're taking the cower action.
You can take the dodge action, so attacks against you have disadvantage.
Okay, I felt like I was wasting a bonus action. So, well, but I don't. Dodge isn't a bonus action though. It's a regular
that's
action.
right. Yeah. Okay, you can do that
Because
with
I
your.
can only dash, disengage, or hide. That's
Well,
all I can do.
You can disengage. You don't want to be next to this thing.
But if I don't, well, I mean, okay. I guess I can disengage and move. I wasn't gonna move anywhere though, because
Okay.
I need to be in melee range. But
You can throw a dagger if that's what you're gonna do.
not as a bonus action.
No. I think we're on 2 different wavelengths here.
Probably.
Okay.
I still have sort of a half sneeze in my nose that's driving
Trying to get out.
crazy. Yeah, so, okay. So I used my action to do my poison, and then I guess my bonus action to, what did we say? Dodge if someone attacks me? Is that a reaction?
I mean, you're right. Usually that's an action. But I'm wondering if
Right.
your rogue thing lets you do that as a bonus action.
It doesn't. It only gives me dash, disengage, or hide. Those are the only things that I could take as a bonus action. I think at a higher level, it adds some more in there.
It might,
but
yeah.
yeah, not at the moment.
Okay. Well, if you want to hold your ground, you definitely can.
Yeah, I guess I'll toss it. I love when Droop gets a Bardic Inspiration die. So I guess that can just be my boring old bonus action, is to give Droop a Bardic die.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Boring. That's all.
Right, as you cast that Bardic Inspiration, another specter appears in the wall from one of the statues. Like one of the engravings in the wall.
Frost is gonna moan really loudly, like, "Oh, this is the worst. It's not tragic, just stupid." That's Frost's response.
Leave this holy place. Fermi, your turn.
I'm going to counter charm again and have the coffin try again.
Is that a like X amount of times a day you can do that?
Nope. It's just as an action I can perform until the end of my turn.
Oh, okay.
So here comes the Force Empowered Slam for an 11.
11 will. Ooh, just miss.
All right. Well, I mean, the coffin stood back up, I guess, and tried again. Missed, but didn't fall. Hopefully.
What we say, it's like an Interstellar, that
Tars.
cube robot,
Yeah,
Tars.
Yeah. That's right. And that's it.
Right, Troop will do 2 attacks that Spectre.
I'm not going to leave you here with 2 specters, Frost. I'll stand here.
Thanks, Fermi.
Right, rolls a 24 and a 19, both those hit. Not sure about the roll here. Yep. Right, Spectre next to Frost. As you poison up your dagger, it'll attempt to grab your hand once you're done applying the poison. 12 will miss.
Yes, 12 misses.
Right, Franklin.
Immensely frustrated and angry with my inability to grapple things, I become enraged as a bonus action. I'm going to attack the gentleman in front of me with the mutated. I'm going to go with.
You haven't used the claws in a while.
Well, no advantage for the claws, really, other than them being magical weapons. But then my other things are magical weapons.
You get 3 attacks with the claws.
Do I?
Yep, you get your regular number of attacks, and then you get a bonus action attack.
He just used his bonus action, though.
Yeah, but it would be available next time.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me just.
It says when you use a claw action as attack, you can take 1 additional claw. It's part of the same action.
Oh yeah, so you get 3 on an action.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
Yep.
Okay. Very good. You have convinced me to take the claws, and so spiky claws come out, and I attack the gentleman in front of me for a 21 to hit.
That one hits.
And that is going to be a 7 magical slashing.
This time when you hit it, it finds purchase on the ghostly form. It actually creates a slash mark across its chest, and like greenish vapors emerge from it.
A static grin comes across my face as I make a second slash.
Okay.
For a 9, I believe. Let me see if I can do anything about that. I cannot. 9 to hit.
Yeah, 9 misses.
Alright. Turns out that's as low as I can go. Alright, and then frustrated, I attack again for a 3rd time for 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
That will be 8 magical slashing.
You slash right through this ghost.
I kind of lean back, like arms out, and kind of roar, and
You let out a T-Rex roar.
yeah,
Which is new.
that's the end of my turn.
Because I remember when,
Oh,
when we were working on the character, you were asking about the claws and like bonus action attacks, and I go, well, technically, once you do that, your claws are no longer a light weapon, so you can't do a bonus action attack with them. So, right? Anything else?
Yeah, actually, I was just gonna say that it's the end of my turn, but it's prudent to move. So, who wants me to take hits for them? Let's see. Fermi, Frost, which one of you is weakest?
I think Fermi took tough, which would make Frost the weakest.
Yeah.
All right, I run up to right here and, taunt this gentleman, but not in an effective enough way to have to roll for it.
Imagine now that you're becoming more bestial when you run towards them. It's on all fours.
Okay, yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Right. The Spectre now notices that this thing is moving around and lets out a raspy voice. You desecrate the sarcophagi of the architect. It will attempt to life drain the object. And does a 19 hit the dancing object?
I should hope so.
I think it does. It will take 8 necrotic damage.
The coffin's AC is 16, so yeah, it does.
Yeah. You there, Whit?
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
I got distracted.
The coffin takes 8 necrotic damage.
Got it.
It has to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. How do I compute what the
It's probably just
modifier would be?
He probably just has he probably has a 10 for Constitution.
Well, he's got a 16, so he's got a +3 Constitution. But does that mean +3 saving throw for Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you're proficient in that saving throw.
Well, that's what I'm. Oh, okay.
Does your sheet say you are?
It doesn't. I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, he rolled a 3.
3. All right. His maximum HP is now reduced by 8. So he takes 8. His maximum HP is reduced by 8.
Okay. So it shows 40, but actually I must have leveled up since the last time we did this because the max should be 50. So now it would be 42.
Okay.
But I'll that's probably on me.
As long as you have the right one, it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, so he's at full health. Awesome.
Technically.
Yeah.
And the ghost will lower into the ground. Is a specter. Attacks Fermi. Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Alright, you take
On save.
14 necrotic damage.
Ugh.
And a Constitution saving throw.
Three.
3. Yeah, so you're commanding the coffin, pointing at it, and then it grabs at your hand, and your flesh begins to like blacken. And as it drains some of your life essence away, and your HP maximum is reduced by 14.
Forever? Or like should I change my sheet?
It's temporarily,
Okay.
but for how long?
Yeah.
Ah.
Right, Rocky.
All right. Even though Fermi is now pretty tough, Rocky's gonna come help him. We're gonna go ahead and bonus action to move the spiritual weapon there and hit with it. And rolled a 28
That hits.
for 11 force.
You impale it right through the chest and lift the spirit up through the air as it disappears.
It's gonna dull the nib. That's what a pin tip is called, a nib.
Nib.
Yep, and you learned that today.
You've just been nibbed.
For my action, I am going to. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna Sacred Flame this one in front of Franklin.
Okay.
Give me another 17 deck save, or take 15 damage. Wow, that's almost the most.
13.
Nah, it doesn't quite cut it.
Does 15 radiant damage.
Yes.
It's almost like it's being blown away. And when it comes back, like it's only like a fraction of itself returns. It's looking pretty hurt.
Good.
Right, Frost.
Frost is really disappointed because she venomed up this dagger, which she can only do once a day.
Oh no.
And I mean, at least he's not dead, but she was like, I'm gonna do so much damage!
Can you choose
she's
not to
mad.
use the venom? If you
I don't think so.
Can't just like put it in a
It
Ziploc
remains
baggie.
for 1 minute or until an attack hits a creature.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't have to be this round, but there are no other bad guys, so.
But one did disappear, so one's still around.
Well, so I think, because I also have the green flame blade, which should just be in addition to the poison, right? Is that the one I click?
Yes, it's a cantrip,
Yes, okay.
and it's a cantrip that's basically adds on to your weapon attack.
Okay, gotcha. And I see. I need this.
Right, 21
21
hits.
to hit. Yay. And then I click on the green blade. Yes.
Click on damage, and then
And then
green flame blade.
is that it? Okay, well there's the green flame blade, but it didn't do
Wait, you click on the weapon damage.
and it what? Listen, I'm having to click back and forth, that's annoying. How's that? Is that better?
More than better, you decimate its
See, that's what I was saying, I knew. But I was gonna be like super strong, and instead I wasted it on this weakling. Now that's tragedy.
that is true.
all
tragedy.
those? Is it all those numbers added together?
Not the 4.
Why?
The 4 is for a second target within 5 feet of the one
Got
I
it.
attacked.
It's still a whole heck of a lot.
The 8, the 6, the 13,
And the other 6?
and the other 6. Yes, sneak attack should be in effect. So
Yep.
it was
Absolutely.
gonna be awesome. Do you see why Frost is sort of like, of course I don't get to use this super powerful. Blah.
It was awesome. I'm still talking about it. I mean, I have to get an actual physical calculator to 33 damage.
From
Right.
Little Frost. Who knew?
Hey, anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. There's the moment of silence. Droop goes, "Wait, is that it?" But of course it's
Talking
not,
to Frost.
because he immediately
Well, there was that one that, yeah.
2 more specters appear from the walls. Goes boom.
2.
Yeah, 2.
So either we can kill these two and get out of here with a shard, or this is like that level in Mass Effect 2 where the enemies just keep coming forever no matter what.
They never stop.
Let's test it with one more round. Let's
One
see
more
what
round, yeah.
happens.
Agreed.
Stay long enough to let me feel like I didn't waste a rage.
Well, and Frost is, are you kidding me? Because then
That is
she's like, I
funny.
could have saved my poison blade. But whatever.
Right, Fermi, it's your turn.
All right, well, I'm going to...
These things have not tried to frighten you yet.
Okay, fair enough. But maybe that's because they hear the performance,
Oh, that's true.
you know? But yeah, given that there was a moment and noting that they haven't tried to frighten us, Fermi is going to go ahead and throw a Starry Wisp at the one by Droop.
Okay.
So that'll be a 12.
12 is just enough.
Okay. 9 radiant, I believe.
Okay. Solid hit.
And until the end of my turn, it emits a dim light in a 10-foot radius and can't benefit from being invisible, which might actually be helpful.
Yeah.
And then the coffin is going to saunter on over to the one over here and try another force-empowered slam. For 12.
That one hits.
And that hits, which will be an 11 force damage dealt.
It, like, topples over onto him.
Yeah.
And then, like, the Spectre isn't there anymore. But then it, like, rises from the sarcophagus like a classic Dracula.
Nice. Okay.
To do... Droop's caught, starts slashing away. 16. Yeah, 23 will hit. Oops, I just showed Droop's thing. Which is a pretty good hit. But Droop goes, what was the name of that dwarf guy? Worked on the other ones. Dracamochum? Is that what his name was? Ah, I forget. Franklin.
Enraged, the message does not come through to me. I don't think there's any choice but to slash, and I'm going to standing long jump and land right there. And then
Droop's like,
triple
wow.
attack.
That's so cool.
First attack is a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
12 magical slashing. Then a 9 to hit. Which
Well, that don't need for that second attack because it is enough to kill the Spectre.
Well, I will use the remaining 13 feet of movement I have. See, now wait, what was I? 15. Oh no, I thought that was further for some reason. Okay, I have enough movement to standing long jump to right there. Second attack was a 9. That was a fail.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm assuming.
Yep.
And then the third magical claw attack is a 12.
Now it hits.
Oh. What a surprise. And another 12 magical slashing damage.
You slice right through this one.
I Tortle gratifyingly in a bestial way.
We don't celebrate quite yet. Because the specter rises right next to you. Your moment of victory. Grabs you by your ankle. At 19 will hit.
It will
Finally.
indeed.
You take 15 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
15.
15, you're good. Right, Rok'kee.
Awesome. Well, I got my spiritual boy up here, still out, ready to go. So we're gonna bonus action that over there for a roll of 11. Finally, a lower one.
And that misses.
Boo. Well, that makes me mad, and so I am going to cast a first level guiding bolt at him, and a backup one. And cast a guiding bolt on it.
Alright.
For a 21.
21. 10 radiant. It's still corporeal.
Awesome. That's 10 radiant damage, and the next attack against advantage.
Well,
Right.
that'll be Frost, it looks like.
Yep. Anything else?
That'll be it for me.
Right, Frost.
Frost is just annoyed and is gonna throw firebolt.
Right, do so with at advantage.
Oh, good.
Yay.
15 hits.
Yay. Oh,
9.
for 9.
Isn't a bad hit,
No, but 33 to 9. Shh.
but the fireball kind of gets absorbed into the spectral form. Burns up a little bit, but not as much as you would think.
Frost is just gonna shrug and be like, "Of course."
Right, Fermi.
Um,
Oh, sorry. Anything else?
I was checking, but no, I think I'm good.
Okay.
All right, then Fermi is going to toss another Starry Wisp. For 12. I've rolled 3 6s in a row.
Well, luckily that hits.
Yeah, I thought it might. That's why I've been saying 12. I mean, that's why I've been rolling 12. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you're not wrong. You have been saying 12.
8 radiant.
8
The
radiant.
same invisibility situation. Whoops, didn't mean to roll that.
This holy fire mixes in with the foggy form and the fiery embers that just got absorbed into it as it begins to burn up from the inside. Till nothing's left. And you all wait a moment in anticipation for more specters. Nothing happens.
All right. Let's get this shard out of here.
Rocky goes to pick it up and
Okay.
looks at his arm. He doesn't pick it up yet.
I mean,
He
it
looks
is in
at
the
his
cart.
arm
We
that hurts.
Yeah, we could take the cart.
Oh my gosh, we could take a cart, and then anytime you need to animate something, we've got one with us.
Boom, I love it.
You have to haul it around, though.
Does it? Rok'kee tries to haul it like a horsey. Does it roll?
It does. It's a little rickety, but it's in good shape.
Any cracks? I'll go ahead and take some time to cast mending on them. So now it's in shape.
Okay, yeah. It's
Haha!
the best ancient cart you've ever seen.
It does take 1 minute to cast mending, so maybe
I'm-
maybe I'm just doing it as we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's another minute that the coffin can't be pulling this thing.
Rok'kee, you take the first round, and I go and sit in the cart.
It gets a lot heavier.
I'm only like 450 pounds. You're solid stone. You're fine.
I don't think I did that well. So we're trying to drag it with the cart.
Franklin, what do you do with the shard that you're now occupying a space with?
I'll look at it. I don't want to touch it.
Well, you're gonna have to move it if you're gonna want to get into the cart, or at least move it aside.
I look for some sort of like stick to like poke it with, or some sort of other stone or a giant block of wood that's hefty that I can put up against it and shove it to the back end of the cart, or the front end of the cart, as it were.
You're pretty brave there, Franklin. With being so close to it, we know it does damage, not just by touching it, but I guess if you don't want to walk.
I just am really, tired from all that, bestial raging.
It's a lot out of it.
Yeah, I'm well aware of all the distortions, body horrors happening by this thing, so at this point, as long as I don't touch it, I don't think it's going to get much worse.
I have a picture of a cart. Maybe not. Alright, where do you haul this thing to?
It's a great question. I do not know.
Well, I mean, did we miss anywhere? Yes, we did. Just one little place, like completely opposite of where we are.
Awesome.
We didn't actually go in here either. We just kind of decided to leave it alone.
Yeah.
That's
Nowhere.
true.
Oh,
we
I guess
opened
that.
the wall to it, but that's it.
But yeah, there's nothing but fighting in that room.
That's what we're
You
good
see
at.
all those corpses on the wall? Right there? I bet they all come alive and fight us. So I was thinking over by the water pool thing where we met Rivabedell.
Or just GTFO, because we got our shard.
That's true.
Are you a completionist? Or,
You know I'm not a completionist. I hardly ever finish games. I get bored and walk away. Not D&D video games, but still.
Yeah, but... Franklin says it's the bard's choices. The Tortle doesn't make decisions anymore.
But don't we have one more level that we have to go?
Yeah,
Where's our map?
Yeah, one more shard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not in here.
Wobbly Goblin's map. Well, so we went to Talhund,
Yeah.
and then there was the Crypt of Talhund, which I think is where we are right now.
Yeah.
And then we still have Gibbet Crossing.
That's what I have.
Which that there is a entrance at the start of Talhund.
So go back up to the top level, basically, where Verati was coming from, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go give the kids a 30-minute warning. I shall be right back, since I can't participate in the conversation anyways. Ah!
Yeah, to give it crossing, I think.
How do you know that the secret pathway beside the Pondy thing doesn't lead us there?
This is why I don't make decisions. I'm just trying to share information.
Well, she didn't
I
ask
just-
you to make a decision, did she?
That's true.
How do
I'm
I
just-
know? I don't know. I don't know. If you want to go find out, then let's go. If you
Well,
don't give a
I'm
shit,
just-
then let's go.
I'm just thinking about, yeah, we've got this cart here. If we try to like exit this crypt by the way we came in, there are a shit ton of stairs. Someone's gonna have to carry that obelisk shard. And I'm just thinking maybe there's a better way where we can keep it in the cart.
You ever try to, like, it's like moving a big couch up a twisting stairway, but it's going to be with this wheelbarrow. But if you want to meet up with Verde and Rivendell, you can do that. They'll be waiting in the room where you first met him.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good place to start. He knows more lore about this place than we do.
Yeah, if he knows where the shard, if anyone knows where the other shard is,
Or how to get to the entrance of here without having to go through the whole thing. Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, so you meet up with Rivendell again. You see he's kind of preparing his things. Verde is helping him because his hands keep shaking. It's getting a little hard for him to move around. But he's going, where did I put it? I came all this way for it, but I can't find the sliver. Oof, where is it? He's like looking through his pockets. I couldn't have dropped it. That's what I came here for.
Wrote down that he abandoned it.
He's clearly losing his mind, Fermi.
Oh,
He's an
I
old
walk up-
man.
I walk up to Verati and slip her one of these shards that I collected. Slivers, excuse me, not shards. A sliver of Gemathion gem. And I'm removing it from my inventory.
Right. Hand it to Verde, and she will be like, Rivendell, I think you must have dropped on the floor here. And she hands it to him. He goes, oh, there it is. Must be getting senile in my newly acquired old age. Yeah, we'll pick it up. He goes, oh, don't want to lose you. Puts it into his pocket. Oh golly, now what? Underdark's pretty dangerous these days. I don't know if we should be going back so soon.
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
Did you happen to wander down that path by the pool where we found you?
Well, that's
Not
how.
this hallway. There was like a little path there.
Well, that's how I got here.
So, do you think that path could take us to the entrance of this place? Verati popped out at the entrance.
Well, the entrance is by the stairwell, and he points to the east. That's the only way in and out of the tomb that the dwarfs built. The passage I went through goes down to the Underdark.
So it goes farther down,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure we want to do that.
Yep.
I mean, I
That
don't
makes sense.
want to. It's like, want might be a strong word.
Why do you want to go to the Underdark for?
I need a shard.
Gotta
of
get that
obsidian.
shard. Get our shard on.
Well,
I don't know. I know the answer is go down. Farther down.
he thinks for a moment.
Rivendell, is Gibbet's Crossing further down?
Gibbet's Crossing. Oh,
Yeah, that's where the other shard is. That we
I
gotta
heard
get.
that. Yeah, my great-grandpappy used to work down there. Used to be a vendor. Used to sell little knickknacks.
Oh, okay. So it is down in the Underdark then.
Yeah, that's where the That's where the Durgar, the Shrivelblin, and the Drow used to do commerce together. Used to do business together. Well,
Makes
used
sense.
to.
Makes sense.
Well, what's the best way to get there from where we are right now?
Verde kind of speaks up and says, well, I passed through Gibbet Crossing when I was running from those Grimlocks. There should be a passage if you take the lake route. But I exited through the near the entrance of Talhund, which might be the safer route.
I like safe.
Yeah,
Who
works for
needs
me.
safe? Oh, you guys do.
We're carrying
I mean,
around
we are-
obsidian shards. I feel like safe isn't a thing, although.
We are tough boys, though.
Yeah, what's
Well,
what's the
also,
deal with
I
that
believe
shard?
that Raina and another shard are in this temple somewhere.
Should we drop off this? Should we shard them?
Well, if we have a cart, we can just carry all the shards in the
That's a
cart
great
so we
call.
can be easily robbed.
I was gonna say, it makes it real easy to take all of the shards we have all at once.
What's this
From
shard
us.
you're talking about? Is that what that rock is?
Yeah, this great glowing thing right here.
Oh, it's a nice piece of obsidian. Could fetch you a pretty penny.
We're trying to stop the end of the world, so.
Come again?
I mean, how much? How much we talking?
Well, Rocky, you can't talk.
How much are you talking? Not we.
He talks to her. Okay, so the first shard, if I'm remembering right, is with Raina, right?
She says, you can probably get about 100 gold pieces. Maybe 300. The size of that thing, as big as my head.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, Rivet Bedell, but we're going to keep it.
Oh, I don't blame you. It's nice looking.
All right, well, Fermi is going to consult with Frost and be like, the entrance to Talhund then?
Well, that's what I can't. Do we need to go back with Raina and the Shard, or we'll just hope to catch up with them later?
These shards seem bad. They seem to be having a lot of bad effects on us. I stab my shoulder mouth, and
Hello. Hello.
I stab him again. I really don't think carrying two. In fact, we might want to take this one back to her as well. Well, although I don't want to burden her with two, actually. So yeah, we should take this one with us.
Okay,
And-
but we take the path by the lake. We're not going back the way we came, so we don't have to pick up the second shard. We're just going to trust Raina with that.
Well, that's back in. Isn't she back in Phandelver? Or
I
is
don't think
she-
so.
No.
We left her in either this place or the one before it.
Right.
She's in the
I
temple.
think it was this place because we left her with Franklin's petrified body that Droop then started carrying around.
She's in the temple above you.
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so she's not viable anyway, because that'd be 2 levels backwards we'd have to treat through.
Right.
This place is now safe, if that's what you're worried about.
That's just a long walk.
Oh, you know what? We could leave this shard here with Rivet Bedell.
Oh.
Then all
Well,
we have to do is go back to 2 different places to collect the shards that we left.
Well,
with people that
I'm
we
not
already
leaving
collected.
2 of them with Raina.
We either leave them all in one place or we bring them all with us. I say.
Well, to clarify, I don't want to leave them both with her because they seem bad. Like I don't want to double the amount of badness.
Yeah,
You can put them in different rooms.
she'll have a 4th eye, and when she comes back, and everything else will be fine.
Maybe Verratti would be interested in guarding it on this level.
Ratty doesn't
not
want to
that-
have
not-
anything to do with that.
Fair enough.
If you have a safe space above here, that's probably better than this ghost-filled crypt.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Yeah, I need to
All
fresh my
right.
old bones.
Completely backwards it is.
Oh,
And
I mean,
Frost
we'll be
rolls
able to get back
eyes.
through here pretty quickly, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, how fast can you walk 100 feet?
Right.
You're probably the kind of person that takes the exact same route to the grocery store, both getting there and coming home, aren't you?
Why wouldn't you do that?
It'll take you a half a minute
So
to.
boring.
It'll take you a minute to walk to the exit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
what
go
you
the
do?
long way today.
Yeah.
What if you're listening to a podcast and you just need some extra time?
You know what?
Yeah.
That's so funny because I did pull into a parking lot earlier today to listen to the rest of a podcast.
See, if you had just taken a longer route.
Yep. I would have wasted energy. Mm.
It wouldn't have been a waste. Just like pulling into the parking lot didn't turn out to be a waste.
Hmm.
Energy for your time.
Yeah. Fair enough.
There's a Bedell in here.
I think my coffin should still be alive unless we've been talking for like 40 minutes.
No, yeah.
Which is highly possible. I mean,
Yeah.
we're an hour and 15 minutes into the game, so.
Yeah, you're you still have your animated object.
Okay.
That's good. Let's see if we can bring it out. There you go. Alright, so if you don't want to, I think the shard is in the library here. If you want to keep it in a different location, there's plenty of safe areas.
Do you think we need to be worried?
I mean, I guess she actually, you know what? She has the ring of mind shielding now, so it's a perfect place.
She does have the ring of mind shield.
Yeah.
She took it from you. Yeah.
Yeah, and wouldn't give it back when she got her other way to prevent it.
Should we go ask her for it now?
No, she should keep it and keep both shards for right now.
Oh,
She's not going to be affected.
it's true.
Yeah, that's Fermi's vote.
Minion 1 and Minion 2 will say, the mistress is not to be disturbed today. She needs her beauty sleep. In fact, we can't wake her up. So.
Oh. Well, now we have a new problem.
Yeah, I know. I was like you tried to wake her up and she wouldn't?
I mean,
Because that would be bad.
that weird third eye kept blinking at us, but,
Oh no.
yeah, I think whatever got into her head kind of messing stuff up in there.
15
Well-
more minutes.
Then she's probably not gonna be that effective a protector of any shards.
Well, but I guess somebody does know, or not somebody, but that we're still in the same building where people would know you could get a shard. So.
Yeah, Fermi gestures to these two minions.
Oh, we've been keeping an eye on that room. No one's gone in or out. Don't worry. Yeah, and we can stay here. This place looks cozy.
I mean, I don't hate this idea of leaving it there with a collection of these NPCs.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the best thing to do. We know we don't want to take it with us if we don't have to.
Yeah.
Oh, this stone chair reminds me of the one I had back home. Comfortable. And he goes.
All right, let's just wheel the cart into the library.
Starts snoring. Me, 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 me.
All right.
Right,
I
you
mean,
see.
that works for me. Let's try to get a thumbs up or thumbs down from Rok'kee on this plan.
Have you been discussing it in front of me? Did I hear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Rok'kee nods and thumbs up.
Okay. We don't need to consult Franklin because he doesn't make decisions.
Can he at least weigh in on them?
No, that would
Yeah.
be deciding on an opinion.
I can just I can just share information I'm aware of.
You can all take a short rest, by the way.
You
Well,
even want that?
you should take a short rest if you wish, if you want to regain some hit points.
I wish to.
Yeah, I think I
Thank
will
you
too.
very much, Rocky, for dragging my ass up the stairwell with the cart. Or in a cart. I appreciate it very much.
Will I
Sure was
do that?
difficult.
I glare.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 hit dice. Hit die, sorry. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So as you rest Fermi, the necrotic wound that specter left on your hand is still visible, and your hit points do not. Those reduced hit points do not replenish.
So it actually subtracted instead of added the health to my whatever.
Your short rest subtracted health.
Yeah.
Is it because of your temporary hit points or your hit point loss?
I don't know. But I'm just gonna manually do this.
Okay, that's weird.
So actually I'm at full health. Nice.
It might be because of your HP
Yeah,
reduction.
yeah. Yeah, this reduction in max hit points is great. I'm at full health.
It's like old times.
Yeah.
Alright, so the entrance to Gibbet Crossing will be way up here by the entrance. Let's take a little break as I read the next section. Let's read a little bit of the next section.
I also, it is going to matter probably this session when day breaks, because
Ooh.
that matters for my dagger. I mean, and my staff, but I've not
Okay,
used the
I've
staff.
honestly not been keeping track.
It hasn't really mattered.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't
Usually,
think, I
usually
mean,
for
I don't
that
want to
stuff.
just say every new fight I get to do it, right? It's just supposed to be once a day, but then I need to know when quote unquote tomorrow starts.
Usually for that, it's a long rest equals new day for me.
Okay. All right. So we're taking a break.
Yeah, let's take a real light break.
All right.
Alright.